Today's episode's brought to you by Hawthorne. Hawthorne's gonna get you smelling good, and that's what's important in this life. Don't worry about looking good. You can look like a mess, but if you smell good, oh my God, people are gonna be like, what is that? Is that the scent of personalized deodorant, shampoo, and body wash?
I think it is.
And you can say yes. You can say yes, it is. Also, today we're brought to you by Postmates. Postmates. Now more than ever, don't go out. Have stuff brought to you. Postmates is there for you. Postmates can bring you anything you want. Grocery, food, like stuff from the Container Store. It's all there. And I believe I just heard they have drop-off now. You don't have to see the person. They can just leave it on your porch. That sounds great.
That is great.
Also today, oh my God, it's a threefer. Brought to you by Calm. I'm going to keep trying to say it right. Calm is the app that will help you fall asleep, help you relax, help you de-stress. All right, let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Jesse and Crendor.
Jesse and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up! It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an exciting episode of Jesse and Crendor in the morning. Hey, we need to advertise. I know we've already advertised a bunch. This is the advertisation podcast.
Is it?
I keep forgetting to mention that we have a show on the 19th. I keep forgetting. It's 10 days away. Actually, 11 days away. I keep forgetting to promote it.
Wow, it is.
Y'all, come to Chicago. Come to Chicago. We'd love to see you. We're trying to sell this out like last time. I know the world is in flames, but it's okay, I promise. If you wash your damn hands and you just fist bump us. No, wait, not fist bump.
I'm elbow bumping.
Bumping
elbows.
Yeah. And you just elbow bump us. Just, if we just stare at us. If you just stay at a distance and stare at us awkwardly, we promise a good night. It'll still be great. And
if you're in the crowd, look down. Don't stare. Don't cough, sneeze. If you do, run out of the room. We'll spray you with the 70% alcohol mist, and we'll get you out of here.
Do you think if we bring people up on stage this time, we should just spray them down?
Yeah,
Can
no
we
doubt.
do that legally?
I highly doubt it.
Can we bring Mr. Sprays and just spray people down? That'd be amazing.
Probably not, because they're probably like, what are you spraying? You're just like, don't worry, I know what's in it.
Yeah. It's fine. Legally, they paid to come to our show, so we can do whatever we want to them. Last time we made a kid drink Malort.
That's true.
Question.
Dude, that probably killed all the germs in his body.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to bring alcohol that'll kill the germs. And maybe us.
Mm.
The whole point is that I'm saying go to coxandcrendor.com. That's an A-N-D, Crendor.com.
Yes.
Buy tickets. All you got to do is just be sanitary. That's all we're saying. You don't have to be worried. Just come washed.
I swear to God, the amount of people that are still like walking around in public and you see them be like, I'm like, Jesus, are you watching anything that's happening? All you gotta do is just, use a tissue. If you don't got that, you sneeze into your arm or cough in your arm or whatever, and then don't touch people with it.
It's that simple.
And then, don't touch your face. And there you go.
Yeah, it's literally wash your hands, don't touch your face, don't cough on others.
It's literally like kindergarten rule.
It really is. And people are just like, I don't think I can do it.
Some guy's like scratching his eyes and like touching his face. He's just like, I don't think I'm going to drink that Corona beer. Man, thank God. If it goes crazy, I'm ready to stay inside for like 2 months.
I've been more than ready. I have been planning to be inside for some time.
Oh my God. I went to I was like, I'm running out of hand sanitizer because I keep one in the car. I don't have a billion of them. I have one. I got a couple others. So I went to the CVS and the guy's like, they're gone everywhere. And I was like, what the shit? Should I have been investing in hand sanitizer instead of gold and Bitcoin at this point?
Yes, that's the answer. Yes. If you would have known this would have happened, if somehow people out of nowhere would have been like, hey, I probably should be clean. Wow, who would have thought that we'd end up here?
I was getting ready to clean for spring cleaning, and I was reading about cleaning stuff. This was before any of this happened. And then somebody was like, "Oh, use 70% rubbing alcohol or whatever the shit is, 70% alcohol in the bottle." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I bought some like 2 months ago, and now it's gone everywhere because people are making their own hand sanitizer and using it for. I'm like, "Oh my god, thank God I bought that. That's probably worth like $200." Paid like $1 for it.
I don't know if that's true, but
I guarantee there's somebody on eBay selling that for $200. There's probably some crazy person buying it. I bought a bunch of peanut butter and rice.
I'm sorry. What was this about, crazy person?
Dude, I'll be carbing up all day. I'll be like a squirrel in hibernation.
I want to see you with big puffy cheeks filled with peanut butter and rice.
Yeah, and then I got my Warhammer respirator. I can wear that out, just disinfect it after. You know? It's better than those masks. This respirator actually blocks shit. And now you can't even buy them because everyone bought those up too. They're just buying everything. And I need those for painting miniatures.
Fools? Don't they understand?
Unbelievable. I could probably sell the old masks I have for like $300. Dude, I'll be rich by the end of this.
You're that one guy who sees when he sees the stock market collapse, you're like, I'll be rich by the end of this. You're that guy. You see the bright side of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just be clean and don't like slap your face with someone's spit and you'll be fine.
It's like most people buying the sanitizer and the wipes and everything. I bet they just don't wash their hands. And it's like, you literally just wash your hands and it's better.
I think I saw a statistic where something like, oh, it's gross. I don't remember the exact number. I'm going to look this up right now because it's so insane. Only 66% of Americans wash their hands.
What the shit?
While 92% believe it's important to wash their hands, only 66% actually do.
Dude, when I was at Disneyland and this like first started, I was washing my hands, I think, every like 30 minutes. I was like, time to wash my hands again. And then I'd be like, I'd remember not to touch my face. My face would itch. And I'm like, nope, not touching today. Nope.
Well, even before this, if I would go to a convention or Disneyland, for example, if I touch a handrail, if I shake a hand, I am, no offense to anyone, the minute I'm done with like a meet and greet and I'm like, oh, I love you, you guys are great, I turn around and I'm like, sanitize.
Yeah.
And my hands are covered in it.
It's like, I don't want to get anything. I don't want the cold. I don't want a flu. I don't want any sickness.
Right, yes.
So like, I'm just going to I keep if anything, I wash my hands more and I don't touch my face. So it helps me not get sick from other stuff.
If anything, what I'm hearing is, if you come to our show, it may be the safest place you could possibly be. Listen to us. You won't get sick. You'll have a great time. Come on out.
Yeah.
Trust us. We'll get drunk. I'll get drunk. Crendor won't. Crendor will drink one glass of wine.
I might have
sip
two.
it the entire night.
Nah, I might have two.
Oh, damn. It's that kind of night. Watch out.
It's that kind of night.
Watch out.
Gotta kill those germs.
Yeah, we also have like a brand new shirt that we're selling there. If you're like into new shirts. Yes.
I don't even know half the stuff we're doing.
Oh yeah, we got merch, but it's only available there. So if you want the merch, you don't care about us, just show up and pay for the price of the ticket.
Someone on the live stream was like, Crendor, should I come see the show? And I was like, I mean, personally, I wouldn't, but if you want to, go ahead.
What? Why would you say that?
Well, they said they had to drive a long time. I was like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
so
you definitely should have said yes. It would have been worth it. And if they didn't like it, that's their problem, not ours.
No, because I said, you know what? It sounds like you're going to enjoy it. Come on down. But personally, I wouldn't do it. Because if you had to ask me, would I drive multiple hours to hear you and me talk? I would not.
Here's the thing, but we hear us talk all the time.
Well, yeah, that's also true.
I wake up in the morning and I hear myself talk and I'm over it. But
dude, I start thinking about how long I've been doing this, of like just recording and hearing myself. It's been like 11 years. So at this point,
I know.
It's like, it's part of my life. Like, I'm just so used to hearing myself, and other people are like, that's what I sound like. And I'm like, I already know what I sound like because I hear myself too often.
In your own head sometimes too.
Yeah. Always in my head.
Well, next time someone says, should I come out? You say yes, because we're trying to sell this show out, damn it.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I would definitely, and I'd bring all my friends and tell them who these people are.
And if you can't come, just buy a ticket anyway. We'll gladly, it'll mean extra space. That's all.
Yeah, just buy a ticket and don't come.
Yeah, we don't care if you're there. Just buy a ticket. We're not trying to pack it. We're just trying to sell out. I don't care if you show up.
Okay, we sell out the place, all right? Then we set up a bunch of like iPads and let anyone that bought a ticket watch from home, and it's like you're there. But you won't get the corona, you won't get flu, you don't get anything, and you get all the
That's
fun
true.
excitement
We'll
from
put you
your
right
home.
on stage. We'll put you right on stage. Yes, of course. We'll stick you right
Telling
on
you.
stage. We'll give you the best seat in the house. Just buy a ticket.
If you got a VR, it'll be VR. It's practically like you're there.
It will not be VR.
All right.
Do not promise them that.
All right, maybe not that, but
Oh my
trust
god.
me.
It'll be a great night. Yeah, you'll enjoy. Last time some guy came from France. So, you know, you
That's
could say
crazy.
you got to travel a long way, but that dude came from France, and then his girlfriend was there. And then he made his girlfriend
really?
sit in a corner. Remember that.
It sounds like he came here to see her, or he came here to see us and use her as an excuse.
I think that's more like it.
So hopefully they're there again, and if not, he's gonna be like, "We broke up. She said this was the worst show I ever saw." And I'll be like, "Ah, geez,
I refuse to believe that. They were laughing the hardest.
that's true." Or she'll be there, and she broke up with him, and now she's
Oh
like,
my god, that sounds about right. Because I definitely hit on every woman who was with a guy there. If
And
I recall
now-
correctly.
oh my god, they'll be on opposite sides.
Oh my god, yeah,
won't
and they'll be
be sitting
staring each
together.
other down. We'll have to mediate, and then the whole show will be like us, Dr. Filling them.
What your problem is you're like a Saurus warrior without a celestial club.
I was drinking water and almost choked. Right
I went the Warhammer route because I've been reading about.
I'm aware of what you did, and I almost died. I almost choked on my water, and it almost came out my nose. I hope no one can hear that on the podcast
I
because
can
I,
hear it, so
almost
I doubt
died.
Well,
Oh
show's
my
canceled,
god!
folks. Well, actually,
No,
I would just
the
go
show
up.
will go on. If I'm dead, you still better do it.
Yeah, and I'll just have a cardboard cutout of you up there
Thank you.
and
Thank
a bunch
you. That's
of
all I need.
soundboard clips. That's
Yeah.
practically good enough, if not better.
Really, infinitely better.
Yeah,
You just pick people from the audience to come up and press the buttons.
yeah.
Who wants to be Jesse now? And I'm like, boppity boop boop. Yeah.
Listen, 12 days. Animal Crossing's here. If we go on lockdown, I'm ready. I'll be playing Animal Crossing
Got
nonstop.
Animal Crossing's coming out.
It's gonna be great.
Oh wow, 12 days. That's right when I leave.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I've been invested in my Warhammer stuff because the new Seraphon book, Lizardmen book came out. Changed all the rules, changed all the stuff. Bunch of my models are useful again. It's fantastic. I made a two-part series. It's like a 35 and a 40-minute of me going over the book on my Warhammer Crendor channel. And I tried to record a giant block of it that was an hour and 20 minutes, all corrupted. Had to redo it.
My heart, I feel for you. That happens way too much.
There's
sucks.
nothing more demoralizing than doing that, and then you go to look at the thing, and it's
Oh.
like 0 kilobyte or bytes, and I'm like,
Can I tell you that I have at least 2 that I can remember YouTube series where I just stopped. The most recent one was the Witcher game Thronebreaker. I recorded an entire 2-hour session, and because the game autosaves, when I was like, okay, good session, went to go look, the file was totally corrupted. And I was like, no! And so it's 2 hours lost that I cannot go get back. It's just gone. And I was so demoralized. I was like, well, I guess that series is over. I've said so many times where it's been like, well, I guess I won't try that anymore. It sucks.
oh yeah, it's
Auto
It's
saves are the
actually the
worst.
worst.
We need save file saves.
Yes.
Game developers. Only auto saves is the death knell. No more.
it's the other part. I'm not even making money off this video. This is like my channel hasn't had enough hours watched yet to get monetized. So I'm literally just doing this, not earning any money. So that's like 3 hours of just reading
Oh, this is your
book.
this is your special your other special channel.
Yeah, this is my like Warhammer hobby type channel. I'll start making money off it in another 700 public watch hours. Whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. But, you know, I don't even care. Like, I'm just doing this for Warhammer stuff. So it's
Right,
like I
right.
did all that. So that's like just 3 hours of just being like, all right, so looks like Slan are going to be able to heal on a 5-up. 10-up is a D3 heal. Wow, that's crazy. And it's just nonstop talking. And when you hit the end of that and you're like, oh, finally, I can stop talking, and you have to do it again, God, it roasts you.
Yep, this is the job we have.
Well, it's like the best of both worlds. You get to do fun stuff. Like I'm like, oh, I get to read this Seraphon book. I got it early from Games Workshop. I get all this stuff, and then you spend so long trying to do something with it, and it drives you insane.
Well, the good news is, hold on. When I'm out there, do you want to paint more? What do you want to do, Crendor? What do you want to do?
Well, I know we're going to the Starbucks.
Well, of course, I know that. I'm talking about the fact that I got a text from you this week that says, when do you get here for the live show? And I'm like, the 17th at night. And you're like, how late? And I'm like, well, I get in at 6. And you're like, oh, man, get ready. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not ready. And you said, you'll never be ready. That's the trick. Yeah. And apparently, we're going to wear the Tilted Kilt?
Gotta go Tilted Kilt. It's St. Patrick's Day. Because it's St. Patrick's Day.
What does that mean, though? Why?
Because me and Toaster Woman have gone the last 2 years, and there's always the craziest people there. And it's literally just worth going for the people. Last year, there's like this Hobbit family, and they were dancing. They were going crazy. It was like 50-year-old Hobbit people dancing and just drunk. And it may have been the greatest thing I ever saw, and I need you to experience that.
I can't promise I won't get drunk and dance.
Well, it's even better.
So we have to do that, and then we have to go to Starbucks, and then we also have to go to the is the whatchamacallit open Wednesday, the jousting.
Oh yeah, Medieval Times. We go to that.
Is it open on Wednesdays?
They're open like every day, man.
Are they? Like, my lord, we are closed during weekdays. I always thought it was like a weekday thing or weekend.
They're open nonstop. Everyone goes on the weekend, but they're there on weekdays.
So what if we're like one of 3 people in the crowd on a Wednesday? Does that make it better?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll take
there's people that go there. They're just like, screw it. I'm going to go here and drink and eat some medieval food and watch a guy be like,
I land and we go to the Tilted Kilt and get wasted.
Yep.
And then the next day we have to go to a Starbucks.
Yep.
Go to Medieval Times.
And that's it.
Like, just do all these things. Then the next day is our show.
Yep.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to get messed up. Can't wait.
It's the Crendor experience. I'll mess you up.
See? And you'll find out about all this stuff if you attend the show. We're not going to talk about it on this podcast. Yeah. It's a show exclusive. Do you want to know how crazy we got on coffee? And then went to go scream at the White Knight? Be like, you suck, White Knight!
Green Knight's the best knight.
Well, okay. We have promoted this show that is happening in the future enough that I think now I've made up for it. Come to the show.
Yeah.
So what did you do this week? What have you been up to?
Oh, well, Warhammer stuff. And then I got to Plat and League of Legends. Oh, I've been playing some old Kirby games. That's been fun.
I'm so sad that I asked. Your week has just been you doing nothing.
Yeah, that's about it.
Wow. Okay, great week you've had.
Honestly, it's a pretty solid week to me.
I went to Boston.
Oh.
I went to Boston. That was great. And did a whole thing there. When I was in Boston, I don't know if you might have seen these pictures. I found this place, and it was like this little tiny bakery. Oh, my God. It was delicious. I ate breakfast there every single day. It was, I don't know, maybe half a mile away from my hotel, but I kept walking there like, I can't wait to start my day. I'm so happy. And I'd walk in and be like, I'll have one granola yogurt with fruit and a something on toast. Every day was a little bit different. Like the first day I got the avocado, and the second day I got like this egg thing on toast. Oh, it was so good. And then I got my yogurt, and I just sat there with water and coffee and had a great breakfast and watched the world go by from the window.
That does sound pretty great.
It was pretty great. One thing I will say, I don't know what Boston is like, but there are a significant number. I'm not sure if this is a stereotype of Boston, my apologies. But in this place, and everywhere I went, especially during the day, there were a significant number of, I'm going to say, Karens who were just sitting around in groups, chatting at tables with nothing on them. And then people, especially at this restaurant, people standing waiting for a table, and they would just not move. And I'd be sitting there on my thing, like sipping my coffee, my little stoop next to the window, sipping my coffee, watching it all go down. And they would just sit there and be like, oh my God, and then I went to the and this happened. That was so dumb. It was obvious they had finished food. They'd already finished, but they would not move. And part of me was like, yo, get out of here. You have been here too long. Time to move. Go talk in the street. You can. I hate when people do that.
When the server's like, take your time, and they're like, all right.
Get out. If you're done, if the food has been cleared, that's the time to leave. Go.
Yeah.
Leave yourselves.
Whenever they bring the check, they're just like, hey, take your time, take your time. And really, they're just like, please leave. Because I need to get more customers and more tips, and more people need to come in here and sit down, and you're taking up space for too long.
I was told it's a very American thing. Because in Europe, they're like, take your time, and they take 25 minutes to give you your check. But with that said, even there, if you don't have anything on your table, get the hell out.
Yeah.
That's a rule we need to establish everywhere. If someone has cleared your table, or you've finished your drinks and you've cleared it yourself, then you go sit down and you're still talking, get out. Take it somewhere else. Leave. Oh, it upsets me. It upset me so much. I was like, all you are just sitting around chatting about nothing. And there are maybe 18 people standing in a corner with their little, their numbers they're holding. And this woman comes out and she's like, oh, do you not have a table? He's like, nope. And she's like, would you like it to go? And I'm like, wait a minute. You're going to make food for this guy to go, even though he wants to stay, when you could literally just kick one of these people out. Oh, I was upset. Oh, Crendor. I was ready to burn the place down. I was like, I was about to post on Twitter, I spent 3 days here, and on the third day I realized this place is actually hell. I was so upset. I was like, I can't believe how much I enjoy this place and how upsetting it is to watch it all crumble around me. Oh, yeah, I was very mad. I was like, get up and go. Just go. Oh, it makes me furious.
Man.
It's the hill I will die on. If you're one of those people that eats and then sticks around, you are the problem.
Get out. Go away.
It's not your kitchen table. you have. My hope is that you have places to be.
Oh, they definitely don't.
It's the human face-to-face equivalent of not being able to say goodbye on the phone. I love you. I love you. And you hang up. No, you hang. Same thing, but it's at a table at a restaurant, and they're just talking because none of them want to go home.
Oh yeah, they don't. They definitely don't want to go home. This is like the highlight, and you gotta extend that highlight as long as you can.
Yes. I'm sorry, Karen. Stop it.
Also,
cut it out.
I noticed Malthus is now trying to pull off the me look.
Yes, I saw Malthus. He has gone full Crendor.
Yep.
He's got the beard. He's got the long hair. I think I'm going to let you know a secret.
All right.
I think much like fat dudes with beards, skinny dudes with long hair is a thing now.
Oh, yeah. Well, even Sam started doing it. Like I said that a few years ago. Sam started doing the thing after I did it. Now Malthus is doing it. I like to think I'm a trendsetter.
Here's the thing. I think we both are. I think everywhere you look, when I first started this thing, I was the only one. And now everyone out there with their beards and their guts, I'm just putting it out there. You copied me. Y'all copied me. I get it. Everyone out there is copying you too. Here's the thing. Yeah. We've been doing this for years. We've been trendsetting for years.
That's true.
Florida man, chlorophyll. I'm pretty sure everything that Gwyneth Paltrow is selling right now. I've been saying put rocks in your vagina for years. No one listens, no one listens to me. Now Gwyneth Paltrow does it. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm saying all of our crazy ideas, suddenly they're popular. Come on.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the way to go.
Just listen to us and then do the things we say. Like go to Cox and Crendor Live in Chicago, March 19th.
Sounds like a cult. Just listen to us and do the things we say. And give us money.
Speaking of which, Crendor, let me tell you about Hawthorne.
Oh.
Hawthorne is the smell good company. With Hawthorne, you can get cologne that is customized for you that will make you smell so good, and not only will everyone else love it, but you'll love it because it's your own scent. It's the things you wanted it to smell like. You don't have to go to a store and just try 80 colognes and then be like, what do you think this smells like? Is this a me scent? You craft your own, right? You go to Hawthorne, you take a quiz, you answer some questions about things that, everything from what do you like to drink to what kind of scents have you used in the past to what kind of shampoo or deodorant or all that stuff do you use. And you craft something based on what you have loved before. I have had plenty of people say how good I smelled. I know Crendor, Toaster Woman's just like, ooh.
Very true. I still use that every day.
You take a quick 2-minute quiz and Hawthorne tells you the 2 colognes that are best for you, one for work, one for play. Like I said, it is totally risk-free with free shipping and free returns if you don't like it. Check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co. That's Hawthorne with an E. And use my promo code COX to get 10% off your first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co. And use code COX to get 10% off your first purchase. Also, today we're brought to you by Postmates. Now more than ever, people are afraid to go outside, and Postmates has got you covered. It shouldn't be a selling point, but by God it is. If you want red wine at 4, or sushi at 9 p.m., or a breakfast burrito at 8 a.m., or you need that ibuprofen, you can get it. Postmates will make it happen for you. Postmates is your personal food, grocery, whatever kind of whatever you want delivery service all year round. Anything you're craving, Postmates can deliver it to you. They are the largest on-demand network in the U.S. and offer delivery from all of the restaurants, grocery stores, and convenience stores near you. They have traditional retailers and anything, like I said, you could possibly need. I am not even going to lie. I some days will just Postmates everything to my life. It's a problem I have, and I'm fine with it. It's a good problem to have. I'm like, I could go, or I could stay and work and have something brought to me, which is just, mwah. No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. Postmates will just deliver it to you. Download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants, businesses, track your delivery in real time for you right now. You will get $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days if you use code Crendor. That's $100 of free delivery credit. So you won't pay any delivery fees, period, for the first 7 days unless you are ordering ludicrous sums of things over $100. Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with code Crendor.
That's me.
Also today, we're brought to you by Calm. Calm is the app that I use all the time. It is what helps me get to sleep every night. Every night I put on something brand new. Although I'm not going to lie, I still use Bob Ross all the time. The Bob Ross ones are literally just episodes, and they're really good, and they zonk me out. It goes back to when I was a kid, and I would come from school, and I would put Bob Ross on TV and just fall asleep on the couch instead of doing homework.
Dude, I put Bob Ross on when I paint.
I would eat a bowl of cereal and then fall asleep on the couch to Bob Ross. And that's the thing you need. You need to have that moment where you just pass out. And Bob Ross and the power of Calm can help you. Sleep is important every day of the year. And now the clocks have changed, and now, we're getting to that springtime, and everyone's trying to do more. You're trying to hang out more with your friends and your family, and oh my goodness. Sleep is what you need to make sure you can do all of that. Try Calm right now. It's the #1 app for sleep and relaxation. It can really transform your nights, which means better days. Check out their sleep stories, like bedtime stories for adults. They can help you fall asleep into a deep, natural, well-rested sleep, trust me, in minutes. Stories narrated by iconic voices like LeVar Burton or Nick Offerman. Nick Offerman's story is great, but Nick Offerman has a great voice. Anyway, enough of that. And right now, you can go to calm.com/Cox. You'll get a limited time offer of 40% off your Calm premium subscription. It includes hundreds of sleep stories, tons of other content like soothing music from artists like Sam Smith, guided meditations, breathing exercises, so much more. There's a ton of stuff on there. Over 60 million people use Calm. They cannot be wrong. It is very helpful. Join them today and get the sleep you need tonight. If you're listening right now, Calm, CALM.com/Cox, and get that 40% off your access to Calm's entire library. New content added every week, sometimes every single day if you're using the guided meditations like I do. I wake up every day and it's like, are you ready? And I'm like, I am, Tamara. I am. All right, Crendor. Let's go to chapter 7 of the Sky with Crendor. How's that traffic out there?
Oh boy, traffic is being traffic out there. We got cars, buses, boats, planes, trains, automobiles. They got wheels. They be rolling down the street. Everybody that you meet. Hey, a wonderful time today to learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey, a wonderful time today. Hey, a wonderful time today. Hey. Back to you.
All right. That helicopter, something happened there at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All right, Crendor, what's going on in the weather?
Let's go to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I actually have been there.
Whoa. Crazy. 50 degrees, clear, feels like 49. High, 50. Low, 37. Tonight you got 37 degrees, 10% chance of humidity. No, rain. Humidity's already there, 50%. Mainly clear.
It's already humid.
Monday, 70 degrees. Woo! Getting warm. 48 degree low. You got some winds at 9 miles an hour southwest. And then 10-day, you got 65 degrees, showers on Tuesday, 56 on Wednesday, 63 Thursday, 67 Friday. And then you got some 50s for the rest of the week. But, hey, it's starting to warm up all around because we're getting into spring. In fact, we sprung ahead with the clocks, and it kind of messed me up a little bit, but now I'm used to it.
Not me. I woke up today like, oh.
Yeah, well, now.
It's so bright out.
Yeah, well, now it stays lighter later.
Don't do that. Don't go down this path. You know you're going to be stuck all day being like, later.
Later.
Yep, I see what's going to happen. I know you're going to be doing that by yourself when you're just like, later.
And that's the lighter weather.
All right, what's going on in sports?
NBA is still playing. NHL is still playing. And the XFL is still playing.
Somehow.
Houston Roughnecks beat the Seattle Dragons. The New York Guardians beat the Dallas Renegades. The DC Defenders beat the St. Louis Battlehawks. And the Tampa Bay Vipers and the LA Wildcats are in the first quarter 0-0 right now. We got to take a look at these standings. Standings. Looks like the Battlehawks are 3-1 at the top of the XFL East. Then the New York Guardians 3-2, the DC Defenders 2-2, and the Tampa Bay Vipers are 1-3, but they are playing right now. And then the Houston Roughnecks 5-0, undefeated. Nobody getting past those Roughnecks. Dallas Renegades 2-3, the LA Wildcats 1-3, the Dragons 1-4. The Dragons are not good. However, they did compete with the Roughnecks. That's pretty good. They gave them a battle, it looks like. And then the Battlehawks, I think, lost. I think they're actually 3-2. This hasn't updated yet, I don't think. And then the DC Defenders would go up to 3-2 as well. So that's like a three-way tie in the XFL East. Watch out.
It could be interesting. You could want to watch, maybe.
Could want to watch, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
Apparently, they're still getting pretty decent ratings. I think because they put the games on like ABC, Fox, and like ESPN.
There's nothing else on during the time. During the time slot, nothing else is on.
Yeah, so you just throw it on. You're like, who's playing? Where's my beer? That's pretty much what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sports.
All right, Crendor. What is our big news story? Before we do this, I was like prepping for big news stories of the day, And for some reason, under Florida Man, there was just a headline. There's no article at all. I can't find it, but it says, "Stop huffing that frog's ass." And I don't know what that means. But it's the most Florida thing I've ever heard. So, what is our big news story of the day?
Taco. Oh, yeah, I tweeted about the Taco Bell Nintendo 64 toys. Remember those?
No.
Those are great. I remember because I was like 5 years old or 6 years old, and I got one. I was like, dude, this is crazy. It was just a little like puzzle thing, but when you're 6, that shit's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy, all right.
Oh, wait, there's one that says Florida man threatens to conquer planet Earth with his army of turtles. I feel like I've read that one.
Why are we not using that one?
Hold on. All right. Florida Turtle Army. Did I ever think I would Google Turtle Man or Florida Turtle Man?
I'm not sure
Man
what you
Turtle
thought you
Army.
would Google.
This happened a year ago. I feel like I brought this up.
Maybe. A turtle army? Maybe. It could have happened before. History is cyclical.
Well, it's happened in 2019, so I feel like I definitely talked about it before. I'm pretty sure. It's just a guy that said, okay, I'll read it quick, and I'll do the other story. So, authorities received multiple calls about a man who's disturbing the peace at several businesses in Indialantic, a town 75 miles southeast of Orlando. Suspect later identified as 61-year-old Thomas Devaney Lane was calling himself, quote, the Saint, and allegedly his army of turtles would, quote, destroy everyone.
Can I tell you, when I was like 11, I think I thought this too. I thought I would have like an army of small animals, and I'd be like, go, my minions. And they'd take out idiots. I feel like this guy just never grew out of that, and I kind of appreciate it.
Lane accompanied a responding officer back to police headquarters where he pounded on the walls and glass before leaving the station. Officers later found him in a parking lot of a 7-Eleven where he cursed out customers and called 911. Lane allegedly told 911 operator that the responding officer, quote, needed to leave now or you will all be sorry you effed with the Saint.
I feel like we've done this before, but I don't care. This is a great story.
He refused to exit his vehicle and was taken out by force. Continued to shout obscenities while warning passerbys about the army of turtles. He was arrested and charged with disturbing the peace. Resisting arrest
he's
without
at least
violence.
warning people. He's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Your
Beware.
doom is imminent. So, great story.
Yeah.
Now we have this other story, which is Bath Township police confiscate ancient sword of the Meth King and other weapons.
No. What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's what it says.
I'm sorry. Ancient sword of the Meth King?
Yes, ancient sword of the Meth King.
All right. Before we read this article,
Yeah.
what do you think the ancient sword of the Meth King looks like?
Well, I see a picture of it, I think.
Damn it. All right. Well, tell me about it.
It's got big-ass teeth on it.
Wait,
it's a
what
large
do you mean
blade.
Big ass teeth.
Yeah, like the blade teeth, the blade of the teeth, or hold on, look at this.
What do you mean, the blade of the teeth?
Or the blade is teeth of the sword.
You know, the blade of the teeth.
teeth of the
I'm
blade.
Like, I don't know what you mean.
See that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Looks like a weapon you would get in a fantasy game.
Dude, that could kill the Night King easily.
Oh my God. So it's all right. For people who don't know what this looks like, it has a katana hilt, but then running the actual blade itself looks like the blade one of the orcs would have in Lord of the Rings. But then sticking off of the blade are other tinier blades riveted into the blade.
Yeah, just Google Meth King blade. You'll find it.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. I love this thing.
The Bath Township Police Department confiscated interesting items during an overnight traffic stop. According to a post on Lansing Area Department's wildly popular Facebook page, the officers found very odd combination of illegally possessed weapons and methamphetamine during a traffic stop.
Oh, I guess we should mention also in the photo are other knives, what appear to be drugs, many bullets, 2 guns, and yeah, just a lot of stuff. So, I mean, yes, there was this magic blade.
But do you
also,
really need all those other things when you have the blade of the Meth King? I feel like every Florida villain we've ever talked about is in search of the blade.
Can I be real with you? This is how we start our Florida Man comic. Newport Richie's out there like, I must have the blade. Then you'll die, Florida Man. Right? Oh my God.
It's like the forming of the ring. They're like 5 meth heads using their powers.
Oh my God. Dwarves are for some reason a part of this. And all of it forged by Tito Watts. When a Florida Man breaks the blade, all of the meth heads in it, all their spirits will consume the guy who had it. He's like, no! Oh, yeah, I'm ready. This is great.
Oh, yeah. You know, if Newport Richie got his hands on this blade, world's over.
World ending.
Yeah. The collection of items includes drugs, syringes, semi-automatic rifle, pistol, large knife, a hole punch, and a peculiar sword that looks like it was swiped.
Time out. A hole punch?
It also has in parentheses, more on that in a moment.
What?
A peculiar sword that looks like it's straight out of Lord of the Rings. Dude, they wish they had that in Lord of the Rings.
They would have killed every orc. Oh my God.
Bath PD, known for their comedic antics, dubbed the extravagant weapon the ancient sword of the Meth King, even though there was a relatively small
Wait a
amount
minute.
of drugs
So it didn't
found.
have a name before?
No.
I refuse to believe that. I think this is a cover-up. I know the police. I feel like they got their hands on it, and they're like, we have to make this a joke, or else people will find out that we have the one true blade. Oh, yeah.
Hashtags like obviously a high point and Lord of the Rings meets John Wick also accompany the Facebook post, which has been shared 1,000 times, generally meets 1,500 comments since it was posted. As for the hole punch, it appears it was left in the photo by the officers as a joke. A quick skim of the comments will give you more information. It is not considered a deadly
they
weapon.
think they're funny.
Yeah, they threw the... Oh, I guess the hole punch is like up against the wall. So
Yeah, it's like part of it. Here's the thing. They're trying to cover it up. They're trying to play like I bet they put the guns there and they put all these other things there to throw you off the scent. They have the blade. Florida Man, they have the blade.
Yeah, they got that blade. They know
Johnny
there's
Law has the
powers in
blade, and it's only a matter of time before Newport Richie breaks into that police station.
They know how dire the situation is.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it off the streets, but it's only a matter of time. Only Florida Man can wield the blade properly.
It's like Harry Potter with the thing. The blade always finds its way back to those who need it.
Yes. Yeah, there's going to be like a little meth head somewhere. He's going to pull it out of a trucker hat, and it'll magically slay a snake that's all jacked up on radiation.
Oh my God, no. He uses his blade to open his bag of meth.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously that's why.
Yeah, and then the meth just magically like goes up to his nose, and it's like, I don't even know if that's how you do meth. They snort it, or they like... I honestly don't know.
I don't know either. I assume you... Here's the thing. Crendor and I don't do hard drugs.
I just eat my weed chocolate and drink some wine.
So we assume everything goes up your nose. And if you're injecting it, that seems way too much. It seems like too much time. Maybe they put it on like a spoon. Right? I think I saw that in Breaking Bad.
Do they? By the way, I got
they,
like a cookies and cream weed chocolate. It was pretty good.
So my question is, do you put it on a spoon then inject it? Or do you like slurp it? Like it's like a delicious candy. Like,
all I know about the spoon is I always see people in movies like cooking the spoon with like a lighter. That's all I know.
See?
I don't even know what you do with it after they cook it in the thing.
I'm afraid we're going to get people who know too much to message us. And I'm going to let you know.
I've been doing methamphetamines for 45 years. And let me tell you something right now. This is how you do it. And if you want to get that blade, you got to come with me.
I don't want the blade, though. Only one man can wield that blade. It's Florida Man. All others are unworthy.
That's true.
When he wields it, it glows with the power of the Tampa Bay.
It's like the orc blade. It glows blue.
Yeah.
When meth is nearby.
Well, I can't believe that is the story we did, but that's the one we did.
Nice. well.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching or however you enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We got so many socials to go to. Hey, go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast if you want to see all these podcasts uploaded for the beginning of time. And by that, I mean 2012. Also, Cox and Crendor on YouTube will give you all the animations. A lot funnier than us just talking. Then you can go to Spotify and find us. We're on SoundCloud on Cox and Crendor. Just search Cox and Crendor everywhere. You'll probably find us. Also, we got our own things. You got youtube.com/Crendor. I got a new Pointless Top 10 I put up a little bit ago on my Kirby thing of me playing Kirby's Dream Course. Great old game. I used to play it on Super Nintendo. Fantastic. I played it for like a little bit. It's actually extremely hard. I died multiple times on level 2. Also, you go to youtube.com/Jesse Cox. He's got a whole bunch of stuff he makes. He makes videos. He makes more videos. He makes even more videos. Go over there.
That's true.
Check out my Warhammer channel, youtube.com/Warhammer Crendor. It's great. I put up Warhammer stuff. I don't make money off it yet, so please help me make money. Also, twitter.com/Crendor, twitter.com/Jesse Cox, instagram.com/Crendor was taken, instagram.com/Notorious Cox, facebook.com/Crendor, facebook.com/Jesse Cox, twitch.tv/Crendor, twitch.tv/Jesse Cox.
You're really promoting this time. Wow.
I'm promoting stuff. Buy our show tickets, but don't come. Sit at home and watch on your iPad.
We can't make that promise.
That's all I got.
All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, beep, to be continued.